What is up, everybody? It is your boy, the Conservative Bear, and welcome to the Conservative Chicanos. Now, I know it's been a long time since we posted on here, but I'm glad that we're able to come back and do this kind of video. The story we're gonna talk about today is a cop killer who posted video threats to officers and argued with his mom over his vegan diet before fatally shooting a police officer and wounding his colleague in Harlem with an illegal Glock with a 40-round magazine. The sad thing is when you look at a lot of these stories, they end up showing that they end up taking this, blaming the gun and not blaming the actual person who killed the individual. But before we get into that, roll that intro. All right. So this is the story we're going to talk about. It comes from the Daily Mail. 2 police officers have been shot and one of them killed in New York Harlem's district after responding to a mother's domestic violence call about her son. Jason Rivera was a New Yorker who joined the NYPD a little over a year ago in November 2020, has been pronounced dead. Rivera said that he wanted to join this police force to improve community relations and put a smile on people's faces. And that's one of the things that I've noticed when it comes to a lot of these police officers who end up joining the force, is that they end up wanting to make a difference. They want to reach out to the community and they want to be a voice of reason. And then you got these idiots out there who just want to kill and injure police officers instead of trying to be a change and want to do something positive. Now people are using the whole BLM movement and using all this other crap to go after and kill police officers. The convicted felon who shot and killed a rookie New York police officer and critically injured his partner in Harlem on Friday had shared anti-cop propaganda on his Facebook page and allegedly argued with his mother over a vegan diet. Sources told the New York Daily News that Lashawn McNeil, 47, who was out on probation when he used a Glock 45 equipped with a high-capacity 40-round magazine to kill Jason Rivera, 22, and injure Wilbert Mora, 27, argued with his mother Shirley Soares about the veganism and shared a controversial music video in 2014 depicting police officers getting gunned down. Now, I don't know what kind of fabulous guy this is when he's 47 years old and still living at home with his mama. I mean, that should be red flags right off the bat. It seems like in this world today, a lot of grown men end up wanting to stay at home with their moms and stay with their families instead of going out on their own and trying to be something successful. Instead, they sit there and they live at home with their mama. The video footage shows police brutality against black men as 2 rappers appear holding guns to the head of a stoic white officer as they sing "Time to Start" to kill these coppers. Now, I'm not one to blame music. I'm not one to blame anything other than the fact that this man is crazy and should be locked up. The music video "Hands Up" by Uncle Murda and Mano was posted as a tribute to Eric Garner, a black man who choked to death by an NYPD officer whose cry, "I can't breathe," became a rallying cry for the Black Lives Matter movement. Along with the video, McNeil shared a slew of conspiracy theory posts and videos on his Facebook page that warned of a coming race war, that McDonald's conducted blood sacrifices, the black people were aliens, and the UN had established a global army to bring about a new world order. He stopped sharing conspiracy posts by early 2015. Now, I don't know if anybody knows much about this, but why does it seem like all these conspiracy theories is like people love them? And they actually believe a lot of these conspiracy theories to the point where they will actually go off and start killing police officers or start doing something. It's insane, because if you go back to the 1960s, I believe Charles Manson used this whole race war to start the Helter Skelter. That's one of the things that people aren't looking at, is that a lot of this shit could easily just stop right there, but instead they continue to push this narrative that, like you said, the things that black people were aliens, instead of looking at themselves and saying, hey, I could be this change. I could be somebody that could be a positive influence in my community. But instead, he'd rather be 47 years old living at home with his mama instead of trying to be something successful. NYPD senior officers told the NBC News that McNeil had moved in with the Soares at her Harlem apartment in November 2021 and tried to convert his family to share his beliefs. Of course, trying to brainwash his family. New York police posted a photo of the blood-covered illegal Glock 45 equipped with a high-capacity 40-round magazine that was used to kill the rookie officer in Rivera and critically injure Mora. Rivera, who grew up 5 miles from the shooting, signed up a little over a year ago in November 2020, died in the attack. His partner, Wilbert Mora, who joined the NYPD in 2018, is currently fighting for his life. And if it's as bad as they're saying, he probably won't make it. Police Benevolent Association President Patrick Lynch has invited the public to attend Rivera's funeral to send a message that the city stands behind the NYPD. Funeral arrangements have not yet been announced. Multiple sources initially said both police officers had died, which is not true. Not yet, anyway. McNeil was shot and injured by a third officer after he tried to flee the house. Dude, this is the thing, man. The thing is that they're going to sit there and they're going to blame this gun that you're looking at right here with this big magazine. They're going to blame the gun. You know that they're going to blame the gun. But instead of actually looking at the cause, which is this dude was crazy. This dude should have never been out. This dude should have probably been locked up for a long time. But since we have all this all these new laws on the books that people could get out with no bail and all this stuff, that's what is the cause of this. The individual that pushed the trigger, that is the person who should be held responsible. Lashawn McNeil is the one who pulled the trigger. Lashawn McNeil is the one who was upset about a vegan diet. Lashawn McNeil is the one who ended up killing these police officers. And it's sad that New York has gotten to this point in this country where they don't care about nothing else. They have no fear over the NYPD because there is no repercussions for pushing an Asian person down the stairs. There's no repercussion over anything that they do to commit illegally. All there is they let out and there's no charges. That is the problem with this. People could listen to rap music and choose to not follow and not do the bullshit that they see on TV. That's a choice to go off and kill a police officer. It's a choice to listen to music and take it what it is. Instead of looking at themselves and looking at it and saying, hey, this guy is just crazy. That's my thought about it. This guy should be locked up behind bars and should be left there to forget about it all. It is what it is. But it's time for New York to say enough of this crap, push away all the bullshit, and move on and make a positive influence in their own communities. With that, I want to thank you all for choosing the Conservative Bear Show on the Conservative Chicanos. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, smash that like button, share this video. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think these police officers are crazy, insane? Or do you think that Lashawn McNeil is the guilty one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope you all have a good day. God bless, and as always, deuces.